Hello, good to see you. Welcome back to Football Manager DNA. Today is another tactic testing series. The tactic we're testing out is Test 2. The link for this will be in the description below. So if you want to download it, check out the description below. The download link will be there. And also, how well is it done on a league table? That will also be in the description with the league table. So please check that out. But with further ado, let's get into the tactics. So what do we have? We have a sweeper keeper on support. I'm going to run through it very slowly, just in case you can't download it. Just copy where I'm going over and just pause it if need be. Inverted wing back attack on the left, ball playing defender, defend, inverted wing back on the right attack, defensive midfielder defend, deep line playmaker support, box to box midfielder support, load add-on instructions. I'm not going to keep saying the add-on instructions, but you need be, just pause it. Inside forward attack on the left, inside forward attack on the right, and advance forward attack through the centre. And what do I say? Tactical style, custom vertical tick attacker, mentality positive. In possession, what do we have? Attacking width very narrow. We have play at defence, focus play through the middle, underlap on the left, underlap on the right, mixed crosses, work the ball in the box, passes directness shorter, tempo higher, time wasting never, play for set pieces, be more expressive. In transition, we have when possession has been lost, counter press, when possession has been won, counter, distribute to the centre backs, distribute to the full backs, and take short kicks. Out of possession, what do we have? We have use offside trap, much higher line of engagement, much higher line, much higher defensive line, defensive width, force opposition on the outside, trigger press more often, prevent short kick, goal kick distribution, and get stuck in. Yes, got through it. It's took me a fair few times. I keep making mistakes, but we're through it today. What is this system manager looking like he's going to play? Let's have a look at the best 11. This tactic should do very well with Harry Kane and Spurs. They've only got one decent striker, really, Harry Kane. So the system manager looks like he's going to play this team. Lloris in goal, Reguilon, Dyer, Romero, Royal, Holberg as the defensive midfielder defend. Deep line play with Salso and Dembele, Son on the left, Moore on the right, and Harry Kane up front on his own. A very good looking tactic, good looking team for Spurs. What do we do here? We choose Tottenham and Salford to do this experiment. I go on holiday, leave the assistant manager in charge. He has to play this tactic. Then we come back and see what they've done. If they've won anything. That is the thing. Or if they've done pretty well in the league. I will only show you the best tactics I can find that finish in the top 10 of the league table. Like I say, that's in the description below. Oof. Right, this is the Tottenham team. Like I said, I told you run through the instructions. Like I say, I think it's a very good looking tactic. Next thing to do is look at Salford. Okay, so this is the Salford team. This is the assistant manager looks like he'd be playing, and it's not a bad looking team. I'm a big fan of the front three, McElhaney, Henderson and Morris. Morris always does really well, always good rating, always loads of goals, always loads of assists of the tactics that I show you. So next thing to do now really is to get into the results. Okay, as you can see on the home screen of Spurs, and they have finished fourth. Not too bad, 78 points. Fourth place is good, but this, 52 goals by Harry Kane. I knew he was going to score a lot of goals. Up there on his own. Lovely. Highest average rating also by Harry Kane, 7.39. Most assists by Son, 15. Best pass completion, Sanchez. Harry Kane with most man of the match awards. Most yellow cards, 17 by Ndombele. And most red cards, 2 by Romero. Let's have a look and see if we won anything in the competition-wise. Carabao Cup, well they've done. Knocked out in the quarter-final by Fulham. Disappointing. Knocked out in the fourth round of the FA Cup against Brentford. Very disappointing. Not even won the Conference League. Knocked out in the second round knockout by Spartak Moscow. Even more disappointing. Harry Kane scored 13 goals in that competition. And 34 goals in the Premier League. I wonder if that made him top goal scorer in the league. I will have to check that out. Are you the top? Yep, he is by a fair few as well. 11 clear of Ronaldo. Robertson, again, with the highest average rating. Whenever I do these videos, he's always up there. Him and Salah, De Bruyne, always the same. And Ronaldo and Fernandes. Yes, 34 goals. So Harry Kane scored a hell of a lot of goals. Lost 10. Drawn only 3. Don't draw very many games. But let's have a look at the schedule. Let's have a look at the games. Let's have a closer look. Saw we started off not very well. A loss against Everton. I'm going to run through this pretty quick. Got through the Conference League qualifying thing, done that easy enough. A great September, all green. Great October, some good results. Leicester 2-1, Chelsea 4-0 in the Carabao Cup third round. We've got here Watford 4-1, 1-0 win against Southampton, a 3-1 win against Arsenal, a 3-1 win against Liverpool. So this is all looking good. Gets to November. Yeah, just a couple of losses here. Man United 2-1 loss there. Leeds, they lost 3-0. That was a big loss as well. They got battered. Then come December, not great at all. Brighton 0-0. Lost against Chelsea 1-0. Newcastle, them Lions won 2-1. But did beat Brentford, Norwich City and Everton in that month, but also got knocked out by Fulham in the Carabao Cup quarter-final on penalties. On penalties, yes, but they did have Doherty sent off. Oh, look at this. 94th minute, Fulham scored. And then 95th minute, Brian Gill with the equaliser. But like I said, they lost out on penalties. And what we've got, January, 2-0 loss start off with. But then it wasn't too bad. A 2-0 win against West Ham. A 1-0 win against West Ham. 10 days later. 4-0 win against Barnsley in the FA Cup. And a 4-1 win against Crystal Palace. Good result. Lost against Brentford in the FA Cup 4th round. 95th minute as well. Lost 1-0 against Leicester, but then beat Villa, Watford and Southampton. Then come March, a 5-2 loss against Liverpool. Romario got sent off there. Doesn't help out, does it? A very poor Spartak Moscow, away from home, lost 3-0. Beat Arsenal 2-0. And then at home, only beat Spartak Moscow 1-0, so went out on aggregate. Not great at all. And then what we got here, this is a good run at the end. Not too bad at the end. Burnley 1-0, Leeds 2-0. Brighton 4-2, a big win against Man United 5-2. Man United did have Bruno sent off, beat Chelsea 1-0, lost to Newcastle 2-1. Holberg, whenever they lose, seem to get someone sent off. I think it's because it's the get stuck in. Just be wary when you got the get stuck in. Just be wary that you're going to get a fair few yellow cards and a few red cards. Beat Wolves 2-0, lost against Norwich, and then final game of the season, beat Brentford 2-1. Let's have a look at the squad. Who's been the best performer? Average rating rise. Let's go up to the top. Harry Kane here, you can see 7.39. Reguilon, Royale, Davis, Doherty, Sanchez. It's defenders. The defenders have all got the best ratings. Other than Harry Kane, it's all the defence. Must be a very strong defence. Goals-wise, let's go by that. 52 goals by Harry Kane. From 51 appearances and 1 as a sub. A goal a game. A goal a game. Not many assists from him. Like I say, he's playing out there on his own. 17 from Mora, 10 by Son. Loads of 12 assists though, and 15 assists there. Good going. Any surprise of goals? Reguilon's got 4 goals. Dele Alli's got 4 goals. Never really played. He's played 6 from the start and 33 as a sub. But they tried to sell him and couldn't. I know that. Try and sell him all the time. Cannot sell him. Who wants him? Newcastle? Yeah. Same old story. Same old story. How well is this done? It's done alright. I think this is a good tactic. I think it's a very good tactic. You want Harry Kane's top goal scorer in the Premier League, 51 goals. It's not bad, is it? Not bad at all. But let's take a look at Salford. As you can see on the home screen, Salford are champions, 92 points, 45 goal difference. Not bad at all. 11 clear, nice and easy. A B- as well. Ian Henderson, top goal scorer. Not quite Harry Kane standard, but it's done all right. Let's have a look at the competition, see how they've done. Knocked out in the northern section of the Papa John's Trophy. Knocked out in the second round by Stoke City in the Carabao Cup. That's a tough game. Knocked out in the first round against Lincoln City in the FA Cup. But let's take a closer look and schedule. So as you can see here, good start against Leyton Orient, 3-0. A really good result here. A 1-0 win against Middlesbrough in the Carabao Cup first round. 2-1 win here, 4-1. 5-1 against Swindon Town. A big loss here, but it's a tough game against Stoke. 3-1 loss there. Newport County, 3-0 win. Papa John's Trophy is tough with Leeds United under 23s in it. And what's this? September. A load of draws, but clean sheets. 0-0 against Carlisle United. Bradford City 0-0. Tranmere Rovers 1-2-0. Northampton 0-0. Lost against Oldham here on penalties in the Papa John's Trophy. Win here against but a little good run here. Rochdale 2-0. Forest Green Rovers 2-2. Exeter City 5-2. Big result there. November only lost 1 game against Lincoln City, but that was in the FA Cup first round. Other than that, not too bad. Like I say, clean sheets. Comfort 1-0. Harrogate Town 1-1. Bristol Rovers 1-0. So defence has done really well. December wise, still okay. Just 1 draw against Mansfield Town. As you go on, not so great January though. 2-1 against Tranmere Rovers, but then Port Vale 1-1, lost to Newport County 3-0, Bradford City 2-1, and a couple of draws. And yeah, what we got here, March-wise, also not great. A couple of draws, 1 loss against Walsall, but not conceding many goals. And then come the end, we've got Hartlepool United, lost 1-0, beat Harrogate 3-1, Bristol Rovers 1-0, Barrow 0-0, lost 2-1 to Oldham, Mansfield Town 2-2. Then last game of the season, beat Stevenage 1-0. Josh Morris on the score sheet there. We love a bit of Josh Morris. What is the average players? What are the average ratings looking like? Who's the best performer? It is the left back, Teray, with a 7.64. 12 assists, 7 goals. Not bad at all. And then next up is the other left back. Most are playing centre back, but is he out on loan or is he actually playing? Let's have a look. No, he's actually playing. He's actually a loanee in, not a loanee out. Yeah, 7.49. Excellent. All the defenders again. All the defenders with the top average ratings. Who's the best performer in midfield? Matty Lund, 7.20. Josh Morris with a 7.08. He normally does a lot better than that. They have won the league. It's very good tactics still. Ian Henderson with 16 goals. Josh Morris with 13. The left back's nearly getting as many as Morris. Most assists. Who we got most assists? Josh Morris. At least you're at the top of the tree for something. Another great season for Morris. Just the average rating, I would have expected a bit more from him. But like I say, they finished top of the league. As still a very, very good tactic for a lower league and for a Premier League team. I think that's very good. They only lost 6 games all season. Drawn far too many though. 14 draws. That's far too many, but only lost 6 games. You can see here, average rating wise, now haven't got anyone on the top goal scorer list. Teray though, 7.70. And Daba, also 7.54. Amazing. Really good. I think this is a really good tactic. It's done really well in the league table. Look at the description below. Check out the league table. See where it's finished. But that is it. Another great tactic to try out. Only the best tactics here. Come back for another one. Or check out my Tonbridge Angels. I'm loving Tonbridge Angels instead. Or Spurs. Spurs, you better believe it. That is it. Enough said. I'm out.